What do you say if we start off this weekend in a good old fashion with some World of Tanks news? I have a lot of different topics to cover, so please try to keep up. First of all, I welcome you to the update 1.21.1 test server, where we are going to get some interface updates to the crew. For example, as you can already see, it looks a little bit different, a little bit cleaner. The name is on the top, the crew skills are under the name, you know. It's a little bit bigger icons for your crew skills as well, which makes it easier to understand. And also this entire profile UA interface visual things have been tuned as well. You can see all the details about the crew members over here. Appearance, you can change the styles or the skins of your crew members over here. You can see service record over here. Battles fought 1430. Wow, this guy has seen some action actually. And on the top of that, special crew members like Captain D's Nuts, for example, or Arnie. They have their own picture and styles over here as well. And if they have a special voice or special, how do you say that, voiceover, yes, you can listen it over here. For example, like this. So this is what they did to the crew, just some interface changes. This is basically step 2 or phase 2 in their crew rework. This is what they are doing now, moving on step by step, not everything at the same time. And also same goes to the Barracks, which is a little bit cleaner, neater looking right now over here. And you can search crew members by their name even. Let's say Milan, you can see Mylanda over here, or Takils, alright, Takils are right over here, or let's say Skill, or was that, no, this was King Baboon, right? Yes, King Baboon, you can see in which tank they are sitting, where those guys are right now, with some extra filters and features over here. So just UI changes, making things a little bit easier for you to find. Now, next new thing we are going to get with update 1.21.1 is Elite system that you can spot on the top of the vehicle characteristics. For example, on my Jagdpanzer E100, I have 40 Elite levels over here, or let's go to IS-4, which has 91 Elite levels. It basically simply depends how much you have played certain tank, how much combat experience you have accumulated over all your battles, and this is how the Elite level is determined. For example, on my 780, I have played 690 battles, around 690. It is based on your average experience as well, because, the more combat XP you get during those battles, this is what gives you the level. I have 250 on 780 in around 690 battles, but let's take Guerrilla 15. Where's Guerrilla 15? Which has roughly the same amount of battles, but Elite system level, as you can see, or Elite level is 203, because 780 you go forward, you go front, you fight in front lines, you get more XP because you're shooting at your own spots and you're doing stuff that way. But Guerrilla 15 in many battles, not in every single battle, but Guerrilla 15 usually snipes, which means you are splitting your experience, and this is why most of the tank destroyers have average, lower average experience overall in World of Tanks. So now you can simply show off your favorite vehicles, and we can see who has the maxed out artillery Elite system. For example, the maximum level you can get is 350. And they look different as well. If I hover over this, you can see it's the, I guess, iron, bronze, silver, gold, and whatever the final are, 250 and 350 levels up over there. Once again, something simply visual, nothing gameplay changing or anything like that. I guess pretty neat, right? Pretty neat. On the top of that, in the next update, we are going to get another week of Frontline with, this time with the Twist of Faith scenario being disabled. This means you can pick the combat reserves as you previously were able to do, in the garage already. You do not have to choose between two of them in the middle of the battle. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it, for example. And also, Steel Hunter is coming back as well with some changes to the balance units, like for example Bailang and Huragan received a little buff, for example, so stay tuned for Steel Hunter as well. And also Bofors Stormman will be buffed a bit. Hull Traverse has been increased from 22 up to 25, then gun dispersion from 0.42 down to 0.40. Dispersion has been improved on turret traverse by 20%, view range by 10 meters, turret traverse speed from 22 up to 25 degrees per second, and top speed slightly improved as well from 32 up to 35. This is the tier 8 Swedish premium heavy tank that has seen some love from Wargaming now. And a couple of vehicles added for testing by the Supertest players, Object 452K and M48A2 120. So next patch we're going to see Supertesters testing it out on the battlefield. And that's it so far about the upcoming patch 1.21.1. Your thoughts on that? Let me know. Next up, a quick bonus code for you on the screen, RM23K1C3, that gives you 3 Waffenträger decals. While I'm recording this video, this code was still working. I tested it out, so if you want to get some free decals, this is your chance. Moving on to the next topic, we have a tank on the Supertest called Nemesis, tier 8 British premium medium tank. And what Wargaming is saying about this tank, historically the model was a unique 1970s development of a mobile combat vehicle based on the Chieftain tank. The Nemesis is powered by a mighty 870 horsepower engine that delivers a power-to-weight ratio of 21.7 horsepower per ton. However, its top speed is quite mediocre for a medium tank, reaching just 40 kilometers per hour. Yeah, 40 top speed on a medium tank, that is pretty damn devastating. The most notable feature is its relatively accurate gun with a dispersion of 0.33 per 100 meters and impressive damage per shot. 420 on a medium tank in tier 8 definitely is not something to, you know, to be ashamed of, but DPM I guess is very low. And yes, the tank's main drawbacks are its reload time 17 seconds and the massive commander's cupola. Well, you already saw how this tank looks like, but yeah, 17-second reload for 20 alpha. 225 penetration, as you can see, with standard AP round, 280 with premium APCR, and 90 with HE. So this HE actually packs some penetration and is quite fast as well. 1100 meters per second shell velocity. Aiming time 2.4 seconds, pretty average, good accuracy, minus 10 degrees of gun depression, definitely nice, 20 degrees of elevation. So mobility 40, top speed forward, 18 backwards. 18 backwards is like average, but top speed forward 40, that's pretty slow indeed. Hull traverse speed 40, turret 36. So yeah, top speed is holding it back for sure. Survivability 1400 hit points, 70 hull armor, 50 on the sides, 38 in the rear. But you know, the frontal hull armor is very sloped, so I guess this is going to bounce something. Turret very strong, 254 in the front of the turret, 76 on the sides, but 50 in the rear. But of course, you know, the biggest drawback in its turret is the massive commander hatch, which is going to be the main part people are able to shoot, right? It depends on how much you're able to hide it when you're completely hull down using your minus 10 degrees of gun depression, but still it should stick out a bit, right? And it has a very nice standard 4 crewman setup, commander, gunner, driver and loader. So this is the upcoming tier 8 British premium medium tank Nemesis. I guess they are going to release it with some kind of an event, or I don't know, maybe in the loot boxes as one of the tanks in the upcoming Christmas event. But on the top of the Nemesis, they have another vehicle which entered the Supertest, and at first when I saw the picture of that, for a second I thought, wait a second, is Wargaming releasing premium artillery? Because, you know, if you take a look at this ARMT tier 5 tank, this was my first thought actually, or anti-air, but you know, we do not have planes in this game. So this is a tier 5 medium medium tank with auto-loading gun actually. 115 alpha, 127 pen or 177 with premium rounds, and 17-second reload because it actually has 3 shells in the magazine, and reload time is 2 seconds between shots. Aiming time 2.2 seconds, accuracy not best, 0.42, but gun depression, guys, minus 15 degrees of gun depression. So pretty nutty gun depression over here, because the gun is just pointed so high up in its turret system that, of course, you know, it is going to have quite a massive gun depression. Now, top speed 45, 18 backwards, 16.2 powered weight ratio, 630 horsepower engine with 550 horsepower engine and 630 hit points, and basically no armor whatsoever. Maybe it is going to bounce some lower tiers, like some tier 4 tanks, if you are lucky, but I don't think you should count on your armor that much actually. Now this is definitely a vehicle because of its weird looks and the kinda weird quirky gun system. This is one tank that I expect to be one of those low tier premium tanks inside Holiday Ops loot boxes actually. I'm really starting to think about the potential loot box vehicles, and this actually ticks all the boxes to me to end up in the loot boxes. So we'll have to wait and see. What is your take on it, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. Next up, there is another Prime gaming package waiting for you. Many of you appreciate that I remind you to claim your Prime gaming package. If you have Amazon Prime and you have it linked up, then don't forget to claim your free goodies, because as you can see over here, you're able to get some decals, a free premium day as well, and some X5 missions, which is absolutely fantastic if you're field modding tanks up or simply grinding out tanks. It makes it 5 times as fast, guys. Finishing your field mods or simply grinding out tanks, why not win some time? This is one of the most valuable things for me, at least. Just wins you time, and this time they are offering 10 of those 10 battles. Basically 50 battles worth of experience you can get in 10 battles. Can't say no to that in my opinion. And if I'm not mistaken, you're able to select even more X5s out of those rental tanks as well to try out. Yes, you're able to select 5 more right over there. So if you have all those accounts or Prime, Amazon Prime, why not? Free stuff is free, guys. Enjoy! And finally, new feature was installed by Wargaming when randomly in the Waffenträger mode you simply could not use your abilities anymore. Guys, it is not a bug, it is a feature. It's Wargaming, you know how it is. There was some microbatch issues, what was supposed to be fixing something in Onslaught, but it actually messed up something in the Waffenträger event, and sometimes you were not able to activate your abilities. Hopefully it has been fixed now. Has it been fixed? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Because that is it from me today. I wish you a beautiful weekend. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you next time with something else. Adios.